David Collins Sr.
Okay. Raymond, you want to tell me about how you ended up becoming homeless?
When I turned 16, my mom basically had me do dishes one night, and I did all the dishes we ate off of and dirtied and used that was on the table. She went into the cabinets that we weren't using and said, "These are dirty, dirty, dirty. They've been sitting there for months, Mom. You don't do this to my sister." She goes, "No, you're right." I go, "Well, how about this? If I don't use a dish, that means I don't dirty a dish. That means I don't have to clean a dish." She goes, "All right, get the fuck out." So that's how I became homeless. And
So-
I'm now 35,
So, since you were 16,
pretty much.
what happened when you were 16? Where'd you go?
I was in a trailer on the property, but she wouldn't feed me because of that deal.
Uh,
So my friends that was out in their homes, they told their parents, and they at night invited me over to eat once a week. And the one that my best friend, basically, I came over in the morning, ate breakfast before I go into school.
okay.
So
Okay. So you were still in high school?
yeah, my last 2 years of high school.
Oh my God. So what happened after that?
Graduated high school and then went to Bakersfield and started doing drugs. Got married, had 4 kids with the same woman, got divorced, and all 4 kids are adopted.
So they're all in the system?
Not anymore. They're adopted out
Okay.
through the system.
Uh-huh.
But we were trying to keep the first I traveled, 12 years ago, we were fighting to keep her. We did everything. Told us to get a better place. We got a better place. Then blah, blah, blah. We did all that. We separated. Then they wanted her to move to a different location, to one of their places, right?
Uh-huh.
But yet the neighborhood that was in, no.
Bad neighborhood.
Yeah, right? And that's basically when I told my wife, "Look, you were a predator growing up. I wasn't. I don't want our kids to grow up the way I grew up. And that's how they're going to grow up if they be with us."
Mm-hmm.
I see it right now. I want our kids, our child, to have a better life than what I could provide, period. I didn't want them to go through special ed, which they would if they were in my life there. I didn't want them to get the same feeling that I got when other people, students and kids, realized I was in special ed. Like, "Oh, you're special ed kid, you know? Oh, God."
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want my kid to go through that. So I talked to my wife about it. She goes, "Don't you want your kid to have a better life? Even if we can't give it to her?" She goes, "Yes." So, and the people that got her, one's a professor at Cal State Bakersfield, and the other one's a Bakersfield College teacher.
Oh wow. Okay.
That's well taken care of,
Okay.
right? My oldest son and youngest daughter is in Culver City,
Uh-huh.
taken care of. For that rich neighborhood, Culver City is a rich town.
Right.
And my youngest son is, I don't know where exactly in LA, but here in LA. The one vacation picture was up in Big Bear in the snow, and the other vacation was down on the beach. If they could afford both vacation, well taken care of,
Yeah.
right? Basically, I'm trying to I'm not really addicted to it, the street drug, meth.
Uh-huh.
I basically use it for medication because my doctor won't give me the right medication to where I sleep fine. I mean, I got 2 medications that could make me sleep fine at night to where I'm not always waking up. But it's the voices and hallucination that I need the right medication. Any medication with a little bit of narcotic in it, I'd be fine. But they won't. My POC won't do it.
So how long have you been using meth?
Since I was 19, I'm now 35. That's what, 16?
16 years?
Yeah, off and on.
Off and on. But when you were off, is that when things got better?
Physically wise,
Yeah, physically and, like have a place and all this stuff,
I've always been on the streets, pretty much.
Even when you had the kids?
No, not when we had the kids. I didn't even use them.
Uh-huh.
When she got pregnant, I made sure she didn't use, drink, smoke, none of that. So I had to pretty much cut back on my usage
Uh-huh.
around her.
Uh-huh.
So, and then when the child was born, it went out the door pretty much. And somebody say that one day that I was under influence of narcotics when I went to go visit my child.
Yeah.
I blew up. I stormed out. You know?
So are you looking to get off the street right now?
Right at this particular moment, no, because I still got about another month of parole. Wait until that discharge, and then for the last 3-4 years I've been trying with this village. They say they can't help me because I'm on parole.
Oh wow. So you got to wait until you get off parole before they'll even help you?
Yeah.
Even with mental health services?
Yeah, because POC, parole officers have their own.
Oh, they have mental health.
POC, which is patient parole outpatient clinic.
Right, but okay, POC is there, but doesn't a parole officer have the ability to help you to get a place?
They say they don't have no funds for it no more. You got to be either a child molester or EOP, which is the real high mentally ill people. That's really crazy type shit.
Right.
You know, shit like that. Or you got to be diagnosed EOP, EMP or EOP.
So, are you living here at the park?
Right over there, actually, in a way.
Yeah.
I mean, I bounce around, you know, here and there. I try not to stay in one spot too long.
So you got a month until you're ready to get off the street.
Till I get off parole, and then from there, I don't know, maybe a month from that or 2 months, till after going through the village, through their system, and then see.
Okay.
But after that, I'll most likely be off the streets.
You don't deal with any of the other agencies that are here to help homeless?
Well, like the MSC, they basically want to put me in a shelter. I don't do well with shelters.
Yeah.
I get, even with medication or not.
Yeah.
I don't do well with shelters. I just get in arguments with the staff or with other roommates.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. But have you ever thought about going to like a program that is a little longer? You know what I mean? Not just like a shelter?
I did a program a couple times.
Okay.
Drug rehab, and same thing.
Were you sober while you were there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's the same scenario. I get in arguments, fight with the staff or other clients there. Or either I kicked out or I walk out. So.
What did you do for a living when you worked?
Well, that was when I turned 18. I got a job of doing construction, remodeling houses, stuff like that. And the job I was hired to do was clean up around the place.
Yeah.
And boss said there was so much junk around the place that I should have been done 2 months after they finished.
Oh my gosh.
I was done in 2 weeks on the job site.
Right.
Being 2 weeks on the job site, I had all place cleaned up.
Right. So obviously you were fast.
Being hyperactive, yes.
Yeah.
Being hyperactive, yes. That's before the drug came in.
Right.
I knew what the drug was, but I never had it.
Yeah.
Because I went to school and had friends like that here, hold this,
go
on to school, you know. They didn't ever search me.
Right.
So that's how I did it.
Okay. Well, I look forward to not seeing you here in the park, brother. You know?
Anytime soon you will, but
okay.
Maybe a year from now, most likely just visiting, hanging out with maybe a girl or who knows. But homeless-wise, I'm trying to get out off the streets at least within a year before it turned 2015 at least.
Okay.
If not, I'll probably be leaving this couch.
Why so long though?
I'm going to give the village that long.
Well, you don't have to. You really don't have to. Or did you know that?
I mean, there's other places, but I tried. And I've been into the mission for 9-day thing.
If I understand correctly, you think that you just have to have your own place, that's it?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Or at least room with a roommate that you could agree on, and you know, that's it. But
you got to get income first. Do you have an income?
I did have an income. I had a GR, but I went to go find out why I didn't receive this month of October. And one was because of GR7, and two because my disability pass for supposedly how long ran out back in they said August 15th or whatever, October 15th or August 15th. and she wanted me to answer some questions on a piece of paper. And I told her, look, I don't understand the questions. You have to help me. You have to read it to me and explain to me so I can understand. She goes, go do the best you can. She goes, you got a pen? I go, no. She goes, 1 minute. She goes back, like 10 minutes later, and I'm sitting there wondering what the hell. So I go in front, grab a pen, and just circle, put down circle all the way down, all 12 questions. And she looked at me, well, with this score sheet, I can't refer you to the mental health doctor here. So you have to degrow. I stormed out because she wouldn't help me. But she posted.
Could you read them?
I could, but I wouldn't understand what I'm reading. That's the problem.
Okay. So if you would have had somebody there that can kind of explain it to you.
Either that or she was supposed to do her job.
Right.
But they are supposed to help the clients.
Right.
Paperwork, period. You know?
Right.
I mean, granted, they may get like 100 people a day.
Right.
They probably have to see in a short period of time.
Right.
And, well, they're not supposed to rush you in and go tell you shit rudely.
Right.
And then when you kind of get upset and do the same attitude back, they go, oh, we'll call the cops. We'll get the cops.
Exactly.
We'll get the cops.
Get you out of there, but they're still sitting in the seat.
They still get paid. Exactly. And then when you take it up to the higher level, like the superior, their superior would say something else. And then if you go above that one, it's the county supervisor of the whole county, they say something else too. But at least they get their work. At least when you talk to them, they actually get their work done.
Right.
So like if they tell them what happened and blah blah blah, and you're waiting for your money, you'll get it that night through the county.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just waiting for another 30 days to go by so I could go to the MSC on Wednesday. I gotta be there with like first 3 people.